今日午後8時ごろ、渋谷区の渋谷川で女性の変死体が発見されました。
Oh my god, don't tell me. I'm sorry, I don't even know what's real anymore.
被害者は江戸川区に住む十勝あやみさん27歳で、死因は喉を詰まらせたことによる窒息死とみられています。
What? Suffocation via blockage of the throat?
警察の調べによりますと、被害者の右手の肉が削り取られて骨が露出しており、また胃の中からは人間の肉とみられる内容物が見つかりました。
Oh, that's just great. Okay, I just started the recording a minute ago and this now? Already? What? The muscles of the victim's right hand has been torn off, exposing her bones. I just need to process this. That's what I thought that this would be the victim that Shogun pretended to be an enemy, but if the muscles of the right hand have been torn off and she has been eating her own hand, was she tied up somewhere? Maybe?
被害者は自らの右手を噛みちぎって食べたとみられ、また足首が紐で縛られていたとのことです。警察では自殺・他殺の両面から捜査を進めています。
Come on, nobody would kill themselves that way. I'll just keep going, I just have trouble linking this with the rest of the story. Ever since the city suffered through a magnitude 5 earthquake, the air in Shibuya had turned savage. Shibuya's public order was visibly worsening, and it didn't end merely with brawls between young people. The situation included an explosive surge in theft. The mass media frequently used the words new generation to fan the flames of people's sense of danger and enclosure, which in response led to phenomena like certain stores suddenly calling off business. Additionally, the demonstrators who would be marching under the banner of anti-New Gen once per week suddenly caused a riot and rushed the Shibuya Police Department. Over 100 arrests resulted from the clash with the police force. As it happened during the commotion about the Esper Boy, several thousand rubberneckers gathered to enjoy the festival. The difference in mood between those who were simply visiting Shibuya and those who lived there grew striking. This I said to myself before recording that I should try to be more cohesive. I think it's the right word. But now this happened. I don't know what to think anymore. There are about 7 plot lines now that are somehow connected, but I don't see it. The former anticipated even greater idiocy and chaos. The latter lamented Shibuya's shift towards lawlessness and advocated giving the police greater freedom to act. The 6th New Gen incident occurred as though to mock this chain of disturbances. Naturally, the culprit remained at large. A week had passed since the day of the earthquake. I'd been suspended from school all the while. So far the sixth victim, now we don't have enough actual details to speculate. And at this point we don't know how she's connected to everyone else. Even if they hadn't suspended me, I wouldn't have been emotionally equipped to go to school. Another new gen incident occurred the day after the earthquake. After time, when Dr. Takashina was killed, its content made it clear that it was kind of a message aimed at me. A woman who had devoured her own right hand. This secretly signified Nanami's severed right hand. No doubt about it. The thing about Nanami had just been shogun fishing me, but I went cold when I entertained the thought that maybe she'd really been the one to die. And I'd become famous in Shibuya, in the worst sense of the word, which made me more afraid than ever before to venture outdoors. If there were a hole, I wanted to crawl inside. There were days when I went without eating, because even going shopping at convenience stores was agonizing. I couldn't hold my head up and walk around outside. I constantly had the feeling that someone was laughing at me. Other people's gazes scared me. I didn't want to meet anyone. People who seemed like they were from the media frequently dropped by, but I ignored all of them. I hadn't contacted my parents or spoken to Nanami. I held back on playing ESO as well. There wouldn't be anything worse than if it leaked out that I was Nightheart. 1 week. Was this brief period of time too long or too short for things to cool down? They say that rumors last 75 days, but that's a proverb from the past. Lately, fads have been amazingly fast to change. Cat's words of the moment have been abandoned in a year. Some of the coined words that everyone uses in their net speak die out in a matter of months. On a daily basis, TV shows that seek out heroes and idols and villains milk them dry and throw them away. It was true even in new gen cases, and that 6 had occurred. People at Action had pretty much stopped discussing the first one. Everything disappeared from people's memories in the blink of an eye. That's why I thought about how nice it'd be if those sorts of hot topics, the syrup about me died down within a week. Wishful thinking, but I couldn't help it. My head and stomach ached. I sat down on my usual bench and calmed my heart. Early Saratan would say,
そんなに苦しむぐらいならもう学校になんか行くのやめればいいっしょ
I started to think just a little, but maybe I should. I'd heard that the worsening of public order had led to an increase in Shibuya students who voluntarily left school. I thought for a while now that I didn't care much about not being able to graduate. As a matter of fact, I might as well leave school right now. Even so, I was going to school, despite shouldering the risk of encountering Yua. To be honest, as of this point, I don't even know how Yua factors into all of this. I mean, it's clear that Senna and ISA at least are fighting something. Yua seems such a wild card. I finished drinking the Coke I'd brought from a vending machine along the way and got up from the bench. Stop fooling yourself. I didn't want to go to school. But I didn't want to quit either. Because if I quit school, I wouldn't be able to see Remy. Now, because we were classmates, we would automatically meet as long as I went to school. But if that connection went away, of course we could make phone calls or go meet face to face. But those things required proactive behavior. And they certainly wouldn't happen automatically. And I definitely couldn't behave proactively. In fact, I hadn't seen Remy for a while now.
私が一緒にいてあげる。
Even though Remy had promised me so, I hadn't had any contact from her for over 10 days. When I imagined that maybe she'd see me disgraced on TV and had fallen out of her good graces, it made me horribly frightened and sad and lonely. No one, not even an enemy, came to see me. I was slandered in massive online threats. I cowered in fear of Shogun and US shadows. So I said I didn't want to meet with anyone. That solitude was agonizing. I wanted Remy to come take a look at me. I wanted her to say, "It must have been hard for you," and hold me gently. When you got down to it, I was letting her spoil me. But that was her fault. Remy was the one who had taught me about three-dimensional warmth. After I had known that warmth once, it made me want to reach for it again and again. I could no longer find such peace in the second dimension, or in delusions. I couldn't stand it just by immersing myself in daydreams. I want to see Remy. I didn't see any tremendous transformations when I passed through the school gates. Rather, no one noticed I was there. Once I entered the school building and climbed the stairs, an unfamiliar girl passing me said, and looked at me with faint sympathy in her eyes. When I reached the hallway to my classroom in it, several of the windows there were broken. I sensed whispers and frank gazes from all around me. At that point, I had a bad premonition. My wishful thinking was on the verge of being ground to pieces. Yet all I wanted to do was meet Remy. I opened the classroom door. The silence lasted for about 10 seconds. Everyone was watching me, and all of them had gone rigid. Looking down, I walked through the quiet classroom until I got to my seat. Taking that as a cue, took his guy in the last row. I didn't know his name. Became the first to raise his voice.
おい、西条、超能力見せてくんね。
I guess this was about to be expected. That single sentence had the classroom stop time back in motion.
それ言ったらかわいそうじゃね。だって有利が認めた男なんだぜ。そうそう、俺テレビ見てたぜ。すげえよ、あのやらせ超能力者。
西条もどうせやらせなんでしょ。
just can't wait for the fact. Just a moment. I don't even know if it's going to happen or not. But I just can't wait for the moment where Akemi summons his D-Sword and just shuts everyone up. That would be great. So I'm sorry once again that my voice sounds like hell. I've been having a cold and some feverish chills for the last 2 days. I don't feel that great at the moment.
大きい人形と小さいお人形を抱えてただけだもんね。
やめとけって。西条は病気なだけだっつうの。そっとしといてやれ。
だってあいつ空飛べるらしいじゃん。あとなんだっけ、投資。
私投資されたらどうしよう。服もスケスケで裸見られる。
That's not how X-ray vision works. You would just see your bones, not your tits. Damn it.
西条変態じゃん。
お、やっべ、こっち見た。石にされる前に目をするぜ。大丈夫、実際のところただのキモ歌だから。
I guess this was to be expected. I mean, even if he was able to summon his D-Sword at that time, people would just call it a stage prank or just stage show. So it was a lose-lose situation either way, I think. This blows. The situation I'd feared more than any other. With the delinquents honing in on me as their target. No one had forgotten the disturbance I'd caused in just a week. Right now, I was the punchline representing all of Japan. A boy who had passed out, creating a figure, after making a big deal about having special paranormal powers. It wouldn't help if I asserted that I'd never claimed to as ESP. In truth, it no longer matters that I did. The story known as the facts had spread throughout Japan, and however many 100,000 people had recognized it as fact. No one could take it back, not anyone, not me, not TV stations, not Shogun. I was an ultra embarrassing self-proclaimed ESPer, or Esper. I was an ultra repulsive otaku boy. There wasn't a single person who would look down upon me favorably. I also hated TV programs that made a mockery of otaku, that tainted otaku culture like this. I couldn't use ESP or anything of the sort. I couldn't fly. I didn't have X-ray vision, nor telekinesis. I hadn't been able to get my hands on a D-Sword either. I was a piece of crap, incapable of rescuing my little sister with my own 2 hands. I was an otaku, plain and simple, with no skills aside from my knowledge of anime and games. There was no helping it. Trying to keep from having a mental breakdown, I looked around for deliverance, or me. Then my eyes met Mizumi-kun's. Right away I don't know, by the way, if I skipped something. I didn't. Actually, accidentally touched my mouse, so... The text skipped quite a bit. You averted his eyes. Well, yeah. If he acted friendly with the likes of me, even Mizumi-kun would be shunned by the rest of the class. Oh, I forgot his name in the last part. So yeah, the end boy was in fact Nichijou-kun and not Mizumi. That's right, it was only natural. In any case, a gross otaku like me and a pretty boy like him, we lived in different worlds. It was strange enough that we'd gotten along until now. Suddenly the threat of crying started to come on. I made my line of sight circle around. As though to cling to her, I searched for Rimi's form. But he wasn't there. Rimi wasn't there. Why? Was he taking the day off? At a time like this? Then I'd lost my holy metal of coming in to contact with Rimi. If she never came to this classroom again, I'll probably never be reunited with her for the rest of my life. Wait. You don't have her cell phone number? I had that feeling. It had been the same when she first appeared. One day out of the blue, Mimi had been in this class. And now, just as suddenly, she was gone. Maybe he's gotten caught in the earthquake and died? I just had the crackpot theory. What if Rimi is in fact a delusion made reality? It means the same with the flower bed with Ayase when she fell. I mean, Takumi knew that the flower bed was not there before, but everyone else had basically the whole reality rewritten. What if it's the same with Rimi? I frantically tried to shake away such negative thoughts, but I couldn't do it. My mood sank lower and lower. Then illusions controlled my heart. Had the girl Sakihata Rimi ever really existed in the first place? Maybe, like Serotan, she was nothing more than that personality I'd created in my head. When I thought about it that way, a whole bunch of dots began to connect. Rimi always appeared to save me, as if by magic, when I needed her most. Rimi always treated me gently, despite my being a filthy otaku. Did I think pretty girls so convenient to me, ideal to me, truly existed? I no longer had any reason to come to school. My sole reason had disappeared. And I clicked reading, by the way. I was alone after all. I'd been alone from the start. I wept. Internally I wept. I fought my hardest to keep from shedding real tears. It was the only semblance of pride I had left. Though, it was a tiny and worthless pride. It was all I could do to sit at my desk, head hanging, gritting my teeth. Even if I wasn't listening, my classmates' voices entered my ears as they talked. I wanted to run away, but I was petrified by the thought that if I moved around foolishly, they'd taken it as a reason to pick a fight with me. I should die. Every one of them. It's not like I've got anything left to lose. So how about I end my life as it pleases me? For example, no? Throwing my arms around one of the girls in the class while blurting the sorts of lewd lines one might hear in an eroge. And if possible, jumping straight into some non-con play right there. Into the morning classroom, with everyone's eyes upon us. I don't even know what non-con is. And I don't think I want to know. Becoming halfway defiant, I survey the classroom. Okay, I'm starting to regret picking green now. Would make a good target. If I was going to do it, might as well pick a cutie, someone who didn't seem likely to resist. Those delinquent harpies were out of the question. Wore too much makeup for being in high school. They weren't all that attractive. Oh yeah, the transfer student might work out well. I'm really regretting my choice now. She looked docile. She gave off a lolly aura. It just kind of made you want to bully her. And if I remembered right, she was the clumsy type. That part of her was pretty moe too, in a certain sense. It put her rather close to 2D characters. She might be good. Hey, please, no. I still wonder what those flashes are, those recurrent flashes. I slowly rose from my seat. The atmosphere around me changed. Those who had been taunting me before retreated a little upon seeing me suddenly move into action. You guys are all talk in the end. But I'm different, man. I'm gonna prove that to you now. I wordlessly headed for the transfer student's desk. He sat shrunken in the chair, facing down. She looked up dubiously when she noticed me. For some reason, she already looked like if she were going to cry. I abruptly grabbed her slim upper arm. I pulled her towards me. She struggled weakly. Confused, or maybe perhaps uncertain of what to do, she looked back and forth between me and those around us. I forcibly embraced her from behind. She was as remarkably thin as she looked, enough to make me think that she'd break straight away if I treated her violently. And she was trembling like a chihuahua. But she smelled nice. Just about a head shorter than me. I rubbed my face against her head. I buried my nose in her soft hair and sniffed the scent. She seemed too frightened to speak. I thought I'd never actually seen her talk before, come to think of it. I twisted her body in an attempt to wriggle out of my grasp. But the strength she put into it was nothing to write home about. Even I, who normally performed no physical activity and had zero muscular bulk, was able to easily suppress her. I'm so uncomfortable right now. The UVs around us had frozen in place, unmoving, as if taken aback by my unconventional behavior. As the transfer student shook her head, I licked her earlobe. The delicate body jolted. What a great reaction. Getting more and more aroused, I was ready to go wherever my lust led me, without thinking of the consequences. First, some dirty talk admitted to timid transfer student use obscene words. So erotic. Really? that a thing?
チンスコって言え。
Sorry, it's just my involuntary reaction that just sounded stupid. I know it's juvenile as hell. Her face instantly went red. Tears welled into her eyes and she shook her head more frantically than before.
レマンコって言え。クリトキリギリスって言え。
The gestures of unwillingness incited me to further sadism. How about no? Public assault was pretty much the only choice left here. I'd reenact my favorite age scene from the Arrogate Rippergum. What? Just no! I released my hands from her breast to her stomach. And please, somebody just punch me in the face. I know this is a delusion, but still. Her body quivered. The energy with which she resisted was diminishing. So mortifying, but I'm feeling it, or something like that. She had a cute face, but just that. Unable to hold back the laughter rising in me, I broke into a grin and touched my hand into her skirt. Thank God that's over. It was painful to sit through. I immersed myself in such delusions while sitting at my desk, face lowered, even though the transfer student was writing. Indecoriously, in my head, lovely moans spilling from my mouth. I did this world. If my life were going to end anyway, I'd like to finish things off by experiencing something like that enjoyable. The more I thought about it, the more I felt driven by the urge to do it. Maybe the second I acted so recklessly, the world would reset itself, and my simulation of the choice that led to an unhappy outcome would come to an end. And I'd return to the previous world. Mimi would be there just like she was supposed to. Simicum would come to chat with me in his friendly way. Everyone would totally forget how I shamed myself. No one would mock me. I ought to try it. My mind went dazed. Maybe I had a small fever. The kind of fever you get during growth spurts. Or a delusion-induced fever. Not that such a phrase existed. Meh, whatever. I would try it. Even if I couldn't go back to the previous world, they'd only think that I was crazy. No, they probably already thought so. I had nothing left to lose, so I didn't care either way. A week ago, when I heard from the nurse that Nanmi was alive, I thought, because Nanmi was alive, I didn't care about anything else. I didn't give a damn about my life. I wouldn't mind if they treated me like an oddball and carted me off to the hospital. It would be nice if it were the same hospital as ISA. Where was ISA hospitalized anyway? The GOS hospital she'd been admitted to in the past. Even that would be fine. be somewhat preferable to this school without Mimi. I lost the ability to express my magma-like urges. I slowly rose from my seat. Oh god. I couldn't prevent laughter from swelling within me. Everyone in my class regarded me with strained expressions. Don't look. There's no value in looking at someone like me.
価値なら
Suddenly,
あるよ
I heard a girl's voice.
いっぱいある
On top of that, such an anime voice.
この前飛び降り自殺をしようとした人を助けたのは西条くんだもんだから西条くんにはたくさん価値はあるよ
Who? Is it a transfer student? Who the heck was talking to me? I looked around the classroom one more time. Everyone had gone petrified, their mouths closed, in response to my suspicious behavior. I couldn't spot anyone who seemed to be speaking. Stardust's voice. It gave me a weird sensation, like it was resonating directly inside my head. A raw hallucination? Or had I created a new disillusionary girl?
幻聴なんかじゃないのら妄想でもない
Huh? What just happened? It answered my thoughts. Did she read my mind? No, it must be imaginary.
コズピーはここにいるよ
コズピーってなんだよ。ここってどこ？誰なの？
When I shouted, my classmates scooted away from me as though fleeing.
西条くんに価値がないなんてそんなの全然違う
Voice didn't answer my questions. I continued talking using peculiar intonation.
むしろ西条くんのことをひどく言うクラスのみんなの方が価値がないから
I went cold. I had goosebumps. This is what she said in a very bright and cheerful tone.
いいと思うなら殺しても
No? Please don't? Stop it already. Hunched over in my seat, I held my head. The world didn't reset itself. I didn't return to the parallel world where Mimi was. Whatever the case, it seemed like I had gone completely crazy.